Okay, so today's topic unit and output costing. So here we are going to discuss the fifth and sixth question. So once you see the fifth question, calculate prime cost given that the work in progress is valued at prime cost. Okay, opening stock raw material 4,000, opening stock work in progress 6,000, material purchase 49,000, direct wages 30,000, direct expenses 9,000, closing stock raw material 3,000, work in progress 5,000. So here what he has given Mahak to calculate the prime cost, he has said, and what information he has given: opening stock of raw material, opening work in progress he has given, material purchase, direct material, direct expenses, closing stock, work in progress he has given. But here we have to prepare only a prime cost. Okay, so once you see the answer here, so here you have to write the heading calculation of prime cost. Okay, so why I have taken here work in progress? Why I have taken here work in progress means, in the question what he has given, once you see, actually work in progress we should take after under factory overheads. Okay, but once you see here, calculate prime cost given that the work in progress is valued at prime cost, he has said. So that's why here we have considered the work in progress. Here consider the opening stock of work in progress. Okay, so see here, direct material consumed he has given, opening stock of raw material 4,000, purchase of raw material 49,000, opening work in progress 6,000. 3 we have to add. How much we got here? 59,000. From that deduct closing stock of raw material 3,000 and closing stock of work in progress 5,000. So totally how much it is? 8,000. Okay, 59,000 minus 8,000. How much we got here? 51,000. So for that add direct wages how much? 30,000. Direct wages is how much? 30,000 and direct expenses 9,000. So totally prime cost how much we got here? 90,000. Okay, so simple problem here. So but here only a small thing he has given, that is nothing but a work in progress he has given. Actually work in progress where we have to take under factory overhead we have to take. But in this question what he has said, even opening work in progress and closing work in progress will be considered under prime cost itself, he has said. So that's why we have taken opening work in progress and closing work in progress in this question. Okay, so next continuing with the sixth problem, listen carefully. It is very important point even for the long questions also. So ascertain profit for the following he has given. So cost of production 44,000 for 11,000 units, selling expenses 0.40 per unit, sales 54,000 for 9,000 units he has given. So here directly what we have to find here, profit we have to find. So actually what he has given in the question, from cost of production he has started. So cost of production where we will be getting after office overhead or administration overhead. Okay, after calculate under administration overhead we will be getting a cost of production. So that point directly he has given. So once I will show you the pro forma of that. So see here, under administration overhead, nothing but administration expenses should be added to the factory cost, then you will be getting a cost of production. Okay, this point he has given to us directly. Okay, total this point he has given. Now from here we have to calculate, from there we have to calculate here. So here how we have to calculate that means, once you see here. Okay, so listen, important point it is, listen carefully. So cost of production how much he has given? 44,000 he has given. So but in the question he has not given closing stock of work in progress and opening stock of work in progress, he has not given. But here you have to remember a point that cost of production, nothing but for preparing 11,000 units, production cost is how much here? 44,000 he has said. Selling expenses, okay, he has given per unit how much? 0.40. But sales are done, how many units have been sold? 9,000 units have been sold. Total 11,000 units have not sold here. How many units have sold here? 9,000. So difference 2,000 is closing stock of finished goods. So that is the point here. So once again I will explain, listen carefully. Here goods produced, how many goods are produced or else manufactured? 11,000 units, but sold are how many? 9,000 units are sold. So nothing but the 2,000 units are nothing. What are the 2,000 units here? Closing stock of finished goods. So once you see here, cost of production 44,000, closing stock of finished goods 11,000 minus 9,000, how much here? 2,000. Okay, 2000 units. But here a value is there? No, value has not given. So then how we have to find? For 11,000 units, production cost is how much, ma? 44,000. Then for 2000 units, how much? Cross multiplication. For 11,000 units, cost of production is how much, ma? 44,000. Then for 2000, it is how much? I will write over here. See, for 2000 units, how much? Okay, simple. So cross multiplication, 44,000 into 2000 divided by 11,000. So closing stock of finished goods is how much here? 8,000. Okay, so 44,000 minus 8,000, how much it is? 36,000. Now selling and distribution. Selling and distribution, how much he has given? Per unit 40 pies he has given. So 9,000, how many units have been sold? 9,000 units are sold. So 9,000 only we have to take it here. 9,000 into 0.40, so 3,600. Add. So total cost of sales, how much we got here? 39,600 we got. Next, profit. So profit he has given in the question? No. But what he has given in the question? Sales he has given. Sales directly how much he has given? 54,000 sales he has given. So sales here, what we have done? Sales we have taken. Sales 54,000. 54,000 minus 39,600. The difference will be profit here. The difference will be how much? The difference is nothing but the difference is profit here. Okay. Sales he has given. Cost of sales we got. From this sales, what we have to do, ma? We have to deduct this cost of sales. Then the profit will be how much? 14,400 will be the profit. Okay. So do listen carefully and practice it. Okay na?